guys, TechVidKid here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to install Intel Catalina. So the first step is to open up Balena Etcher. So I'm just going to quickly hyperlink that since I haven't done that yet. So I'm going to launch up Balena Etcher, and then what you want to do is plug in your flash drive. That has to be 16 gigabytes or more. Mine has already been finished, so what I'm going to do is flash from file, and then I'm going to go into go in and select my Catalina.gmg file. Click on select targets. Oof, what just happened? Too small. That is awkward. Oh no, is it 15 gigabytes? This is only 15.6. I have another flash drive. Oh god. Try this flash drive instead. Okay guys, got a new flash drive. So what we're going to do is click on flash, and then it'll start the flashing process, and I will be right back after. Oh yeah, it's gonna say command processor, click yes on that. So then it'll start flashing the image to your flash drive. Just praying that it works because I don't have another flash drive. Well, I don't think I have another flash drive. So, I will be back in a few minutes. Okay guys, so once you've finished burning the disk image, what you're going to want to do is open the new drive, that partition that will say Clover, and then okay, so then you're going to want to right click on the EFI folder. First left click on it and then right click on it so that this shows up. Click on copy, and then go into your Hackintosh folder. Make a folder for every. So just go into, say, your documents folder, or for me I have a Hackintosh folder. I'm going to paste my EFI folder there, and this is an important part for the Windows partition. So next I'm going to switch over to the computer that we are going to be Hackintoshing. Okay guys, just a second guys. Sorry about the focus. Autofocus on my camera has been acting up recently. That's why I haven't been using this camera. I've been using my Handycam, my Sony one. So now what you're going to want to do is, this must be the brightness. Yeah, there. That's what was messing up the camera. So now what you're going to want to do is go into start, go into search. So go into your search bar on Windows 10. And then type in create, and then click on, if you're on Windows 8 or 8.1, click on settings, and then click on the create and format hard disk drive partitions button. Then it's going to open up this. Okay, next you should be able to find, so then you're going to want to right click on your OS drive, shrink the volume, and then shrink it to about 50,000. That's counting in megabytes, so that should be around 50 gigabytes. If you want 100, then do 100,000. Sometimes it might mess up the process, so just keep changing it until you get a proper amount. I'm okay with 157, so I'm going to click on New Simple Volume. Once you got that correct amount of space, and then just click next. Let it assign whatever drive letter it wants. Click on next. I'm going to name mine drive Catalina. So then, after that, I'm going to click next and finish. Then it's going to format the drive. And once it's done, it'll do that, which means you're good to go. Next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go in and restart your PC. So just go ahead and press and hold the power button. Okay, and then power it back on. I hate this anti-glare display. It messes up the autofocus. Now hit F12 upon startup, and then you're going to want to go into the Enter Setup option. F12 for Dells, F10 or F9 for HPs. Like, some HPs use F9, some use F10. So then, and then for Acer, I believe it was also F12. So now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go in, change the state operation to AHCI, then go into boot, make sure UEFI is enabled, make sure that secure boot is disabled, and then you're going to want to also go into security. If there's any BIOS passwords, you're going to want to delete them or disable them, since that will crash the system. And then in boot, the boot options, go into UEFI boot, legacy boot, and then make sure that your drive, make sure that CD or USB is at the top of the list, and then you can click save, click on F10 on most BIOSes, and then it'll say exit and save change. Click yes, and then click on F12, and then choose your USB drive. USB drive. Oh, where's my USB drive? It's not showing up. Oh. Okay guys, so the next step is to, if you forgot to insert your USB drive, then insert that. And then you're going to want to click on Enter Setup, click on Save and Exit, click on Yes. Might do this. Just wait a sec. And then click F12 or the boot options key on startup, and then click on EFI path 1. That is going to load up the Clover bootloader, and then here you have all of these options. Click on Install Catalina from Naresh Catalina, and then Naresh Catalina is going to start up, and it is going to load up verbose mode. And yeah, this might take a few minutes. So I will be back once this process has finished and show you the next step. And I promise I'm not skipping any steps. This is on my own personal computer. I have personal files on it, so yeah, I'll be back once this is finished. If you guys have your computer freeze, then restart it, go back into the setup, go into boot, and then click on legacy option ROM disabled. So that legacy boot is also disabled. Then click on F10, save and exit, F12, then boot back into the drive. Now we can boot and erase Catalina, and then I will be back once it's finished. Okay, guys, so what you're going to want to do is after you're inside of the menu, go to the options, click on enter once you see this, and then type in negative igfxvesa. This should be what you should see. Click enter again, and then scroll down to return, and then now boot macOS install from Hackintosh Catalina, and then I'll see you in the next step. Okay guys, the next step is to select your language. Click on continue. Click on utilities at the top of your screen, disk utility. Go to the Catalina folder drive that we created earlier. Click on erase in macOS journaled extended. macOS extended journaled. If you get kicked out of that, just open up disk utility and try it again and it'll work. Click on exit out. Exit out. Now click on continue. Click on agree. Click on Catalina. Click on customize. And then click on the flippy triangle next to that. And then the bootloader should be unselected. You don't really need to do anything else, I don't think. Check. So, and then click on Kex. Click on Kex. Make sure that all of these are installed. And audio. Make sure that everything else is selected, and now you can click on accept and then click on continue. This should take around 15 to 20 minutes, and I will be back with you guys once it's finished. I know it says 2 minutes, but it will take 15 to 20. Okay guys, so once you've gotten that fixed, once you've gotten that selected, you can go ahead and scroll down to select your country. Sorry, country. There we go. Just have to move it there. There we go. United States. Continue. And now it's going to continue with this. Continue this. Oh, okay, sometimes this might not work. You're gonna need to buy a different Wi-Fi card. Continue. Just click continue since just if you don't know any of that, then click on my computer does not connect to the internet. Okay, there. It's going to say that. You can do this, but I don't think I'm going to do this right now. Click continue. You have to agree to the terms and conditions of macOS. Yes, and then you click on agree. And now you can go ahead and name yourself. So I'm going to name mine, create your user ID. And then, yeah, I'm gonna need to set a password. Okay, now that it's done with the password, it's going to create the account. Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes once that's finished. Okay, so now that it's done, I'm going to click on continue. Yeah, sure, I'm going to share it with set up later. Then I'm going to choose light, since that's my favorite mode with Mac. And it's setting up my Mac. I'll be back once that is finished. And there we go, we're running macOS on a Windows Dell laptop. I'm going to click continue. I'm going to click on the Z, and then the slash. Yeah, sure, whatever, just click done. And that is it. So I'm going to click on About This Mac. iMac. Nice. So that's going to be it for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay safe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.